Hi, I'm Rod. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to start listening to the Boys Next Door's album Door Door. Today I will listen to the Nightwatchman and Brave Exhibitions. So we'll start off with the Nightwatchman. This is the opening track of the album. So that was The Nightwatchman by the Boys Next Door. So a little bit about who they are. The Boys Next Door were an Australian post-punk band. Their earliest incarnation was in 1974 by Mick Harvey and Phil Calvert while attending Caulfield Grammar School outside of Melbourne. They played under various names at parties and school functions with a mixed repertoire of David Bowie, Lou Reed, Roxy Music, Alice Cooper and the Sensational Alex Harvey Band, amongst others. After their final school year in 1975, the band decided to continue as a four-piece group with friend Tracy Pew picking up the bass. Greatly affected by the punk explosion of 1976, which saw Australian bands the Saints and Radio Birdman making their first recordings and tours, the Boys Next Door, as they were now called, began performing punk and proto-punk cover versions such as Blitzkrieg Bop and Gloria, and a few original songs. By November 1977, their set was dominated by fast original new wave material such as Sex Crimes and Masturbation Generation. The boys' second guitarist, Roland S. Howard, joined in 1978, and about this time the group's sound changed dramatically. The addition of Howard's guitar was a catalyst. His later use audio feedback being a hallmark of the group. But there were other changes as well. Their sound drew upon punk, rockabilly, free jazz and blues, but defined categorization. Many songs were driven by prominent repetitive bass lines and frenetic minimalist drumming. In producer-engineer Tony Cohen, they found a collaborator sympathetic to their experimentation and their refusal to repeat themselves. And in manager Keith Glass, they found an enthusiastic financial backer. In 1980, they relocated to London, changed their name to The Birthday Party, and were championed by broadcaster John Peel. So this album that I'm going to be listening to is Door Door. It was released in May 1979 by Mushroom. Side A was recorded at Alan Eaton Studios, St Kilda in Melbourne in June 1978 and produced by Les Karski. Side B was recorded at Richmond Recorders, Melbourne in January 1979, produced by the Boys Next Door and engineered by Tony Cohen. The band were Mick Harvey on guitar, Nick Cave vocals, Philip Calvert drums, Roland S. Howard guitar, Tracy Pew bass, extra personnel on the album, electronics, Andrew Duffield, saxophone, Chris Coyne, violin, Henry Vinha. So the Nightwatchman, the track I just listened to, was the opening track, and it was written by Mick Harvey and Nick Cave. And the next song that I'm going to listen to now, Brave Exhibitions, it was track 2 on the album, and it was written by Nick Cave. So I'll get straight into that. So that was Brave Exhibitions. So this was the starting of what became the Birthday Party. At this point they were essentially the birthday party. Nick Cave, and I'm not sure about the others, but particularly Nick Cave has distanced himself from this album. But I think you can, it's interesting to go back and look at where Nick Cave started from, because he's become such a great, or at least in my mind, a great songwriter, a great storyteller. I put him up there with Bob Dylan and Tom Waits. He also has a lot of haters, but I've been a fan of his for a long time. And yeah, I find it kind of weird. I think we all look back on our early work and think that was crappy, but I think it would be more of a concern if he was still writing the same kind of songs. But I think you see elements of what then went into the birthday party, and then the Bad Seeds, and yeah, so I don't think it's as bad as what he makes it out to be. You know, I think it's quite interesting to go back and look at where him, Mick Harvey, and Roland S. Howard started out. Roland had already recorded an album with the band he was in before this. I don't think it had been released at this point. It didn't get released till much later after it was recorded, I think. Yeah, the three of them ended up having quite different careers, but all good ones. So it's just interesting to go back and see where it all started. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you'd like to support the channel, the best way to do that is to like, subscribe and comment. That all helps. And I hope to see you in another video soon. Thanks for watching.